The term muckraker was a nickname given by President Roosevelt to investigative journalists during the Progressive Era, which took place from 1895 to 1915. These reform-minded American journalists were known for uncovering the truths and attacking the corruptions of established institutions and leaders during this time. These muckrakers believed sticky business was present in many government institutions. The practice of investigative journalism, as it is called today, was a way to try and raise public awareness of key issues during this time, some of which included poverty, unsafe working conditions in factories, and also child labor.
Muckraking magazines, notably McClure's of publisher S.S. McClure, took on corporate monopolies and political machines while trying to raise public awareness and anger at urban poverty, unsafe working conditions, prostitution, and child labor. Fred J. Cook, who was an investigative journalist during this time, made many contributions to the New York Times as he wrote extensively about crime, poverty, and urban ills. He also was known for exposing the FBI, the CIA, and U.S. corporations. According to Cook, the work of muckraker journalism led to litigation or legislation that had a lasting impact on the American public. Some of these included the end of Standard Oil's monopoly over the oil industry, the establishment of the Pure Food and Drug Act of 1906, and the creation of the first child labor laws in the United States around 1916. Because their reports exposed bribery and corruption at the city level and the state level, as well as in Congress, many reforms and changes were made in election results.
Samuel Hopkins Adams was another well-known figure during this time as he wrote The Great American Fraud in 1905. This work revealed fraudulent claims and endorsements of patent medicines in America. This article shed light on many false claims that pharmaceutical companies and other manufacturers would make about the potency of their medicines, drugs, and tonics. David Graham Phillips, who was a novelist and journalist of the muckraking tradition, wrote The Treason of the Senate in 1906. In this series, Phillips exposed certain corruptions in the United States Senate with the help of William Randolph Hearst. Phillips was charged by President Roosevelt as he was accused of exaggerating the extent of corruption and encouraging others to also contribute to the practices of these muckrakers.
Many other works by muckrakers brought to light a variety of issues in America during the Progressive Era. These writers focused on a wide range of issues, including the monopoly of Standard Oil, cattle processing and meatpacking, patent medicines, child labor, and wages, labor, and working conditions in industry and agriculture. And while the work of these muckrakers and the help of many others as well was frowned upon by government leaders during the time of the Progressive Era, it led to the public support of the 17th Amendment by 1913, which had voters, rather than state legislators, elect federal senators.
Today, investigative journalists coin the muckrakers as being the early influencers for watchdog journalism. These journalists are known for informing the public on certain institutions and other important events today in society. Some of these include popular practices like fact-checking statements of public officials, interviewing public figures and challenging them with problems and concerns, and also beat reporting, which gets first-hand observations out to the public. With all that said, the work of the muckrakers were extremely beneficial in American history as they paved the way to many common practices that are carried out by journalists today. And while the term muckrakers often had a negative connotation during the time of the Progressive Era, the use of investigative and watchdog journalism are widely accepted and oftentimes crucial to the news that gets out each and every day.